Now we can go ahead and do our elevator and rudder horns. And what I've done on this one over here is I put the horn on the right hand side of the elevator and the left hand side of the rudder. And you can see where I mount the elevator horn is right in the corner where it meets up with where the rudder cutout is on the elevator. It's right in that corner. And again, you want to line the hole up with the hole of the horn up with the hinge line. And I'm sure you could probably get away with just gluing this horn right to the foam without cutting a slot. I would recommend the slot in the ailerons, but the elevator and rudder, more than likely you can get away without cutting a slot. But I'm just so used to cutting the slot, and we'll go ahead and do it. And then the elevator's on the right hand side. It doesn't really matter, but I'm going to make these two airplanes the same. Push it through from the top. A bit of CA on each side of the horn. I'm also going to put a little bit of CA on the top of this elevator horn too. And also on the bottom here of the aileron horns. Okay, let's put the rudder horn in. The rudder horn I've been placing right on the juncture where the red and white meet on the printing. It's right below the cutout for the elevator. That little cutout that's in the rudder, in the fuselage, that allows the elevator to move up and down. You want to put it right at the bottom of that cutout. And that's basically where the red and the white meet. Get a little CA on each side of the horn. Push it in until it's flush with the other side. Good deal. See, now would be a good time to mount the elevator and rudder servo and the push rods to go with them. Same kind of thing we did with the ailerons, where we slide a piece of heat shrink tubing over the carbon. Go back to the regular CA. Put a little drop. Actually, on this one, we need to put the Z-bend in through the horn. Go ahead and drop that Z-bend into through the horn. Now your carbon on these, depending on how the carbon structure is for the fuselage support came out, but generally what I found is you're on the outside of these two back ones here. The carbon push rod's on the outside of these two. Of course, it goes underneath the elevator support, and then it goes inside of these front two. So you're inside of these front two, outside of the next two, and then of course inside on the elevator. And it's kind of weaving in and out of the supports. And again, you slide the heat shrink tubing over the carbon. Get your heat shield here ready. Like so. A little bit of CA on the wire and the carbon. Slide the shrink tubing over both of them. And go ahead and shrink it up. If you have a lighter with adjustable flame, make sure to turn the flame down as far as it'll go. We've got a good push rod here for the rudder. Go ahead and flip it around. Same process for the elevator. Go ahead and push the Z-bend into the elevator horn. And you're going to go inside these two, outside of these two, inside of the elevator. Push the heat shrink tubing over. Get your heat shield ready. A little bit of CA on the carbon. I'm getting that good elevator push rod now. And we can do what we want to do now is slide the standoffs down the carbon. And there's actually two different heights of these. There's a slight difference, maybe a 1/16 of an inch of a difference in height on these two guys. And we want to have the short one in the back, so you want to put the short one on first toward the elevator and the rudder. Slide it down about these two carbon supports.